Good morning, my dear children. As you know, we have completed our three lessons in English second. Now I'm here for the fourth lesson. As you can see, the lesson name is lesson four. The lesson name is healthy eating habits. So, first of all, I will read that lesson for you. Then, as usual, we will complete our exercise portion, question answer, and in the last, I'll give you some homework which you will have to do. Okay, now we will start reading. Healthy eating habits. There is a proverb in English which says, health is wealth. When you have health, you have everything. When you have health, you are able to work. When you are able to work, you are able to earn wealth. Ill health brings sorrow and unhappiness. Therefore, we should try to maintain good health. One of the ways to achieve good health is by having healthy eating habits. Some children, in a hurry to have their food, do not even wash their hands before meal. Even if they do wash, they wash them carelessly. Nothing can be more than just eating with unwashed hands. Is the same as putting germs straight into our mouth. Remember, germs are the agents of most of the diseases. Therefore, before we take our food, we should be careful to wash our hands well, rubbing one hand against the other in the clean water. Yes, so remember, we have to wash our hands in clean water and before meal and after meal too. Okay? It is also advisable not to keep long nails on the hands as dirt may gather under them. Dirt is the root of the germ. Hence, people with long nails especially must be careful more than others to wash their hands with soap. Some children's nails are always dirty. When they eat with such hands, germs get into their food and enter their body. Some people, particularly children, have the habit of eating all the time. They always have something or the other in their mouth. Some children eat several times a day. Normally, people take food in the morning, afternoon, evening, and at night. They take breakfast, lunch, evening tea, and dinner. Eating between meals may result in loss, loss, loss of appetite, indigestion, tiredness, and laziness. People forget that the stomach is like a machine which needs rest like any other machine. Therefore, doctors advise us to eat at fixed time, which should not be more than 4 or 5 times with sufficient gap after each meal. Taking food hour after hour will result in ill health. So whenever we are taking food, we'll have to remember there should be a gap. There should be a sufficient gap between the meals. Okay? If we are not keeping any gap and time to time we are eating food, food or any other item that may cause of your ill health. Some children have the habit of eating so much at a time that they can hardly breathe. What happens to a balloon when one blows too much air into it? It bursts. The stomach may not burst, but the different organs within it may get affected and may refuse to work properly anymore. Therefore, do not eat more than what is necessary. Some mothers, out of love for their children, force them to eat too much. They fail to realize that they are only running the health of their dear ones. They fail to realize that they are only ruining the health of their dear ones. As a result of overeating, the children grow oversized like full blown balloons. Such children can hardly move about. They often become an object of ridicule and fun. It is a fact that many children eat their food quickly. They do not chew the food properly. They gulp down mouthful after mouthful. Sometimes they even make bets to see who is faster. When food is sent down without chewing, it overburdens the stomach with extra work, leaving it no time for rest. An overburdened machine often breaks down. A similar thing may happen with the stomach as well. Some children drink little water or no water after food. It is important that one drinks at least a glass full of water after each meal. You have seen how cement, sand, stones, and water are mixed for the construction of a building. A similar work of body building goes on within each of us. Hence, we should drink plenty of water. It will help the food to get digested. Some children eat too many sweets, cakes, and ice creams. I know this is very hard to say no for some children to sweets and ice creams, but it also can be cause of your very health. This is an unhealthy habit. Besides ruining the teeth and causing cavities, it ruins health as well. So when you are eating plenty of sweets, ice cream, it can be ruin your teeth as well as your health. Overeating and taking excess sugar leads to obesity. Obesity is growing concern among the people, particularly the children. People, especially in the metropolitan cities, are victims of obesity. We should also develop nice table manners. Some children talk too much while they eat. This is an unhealthy practice. Some children also make too much sound while they take their food. It amounts of bad manners and an unhealthy habit too. The food must be chewed without making too much noise. It is also important to rinse one's mouth after each meal. This will prevent food particles from staying in the gaps between the teeth or in the cavities of the teeth. In order to maintain good health and secure a long life for teeth, one must brush one's teeth and wash one's mouth every night before going to bed. These good habits will always keep one healthy and well. So here we have completed our reading portion. I hope you understood what kind of eating habits I'm talking to. So I hope these eating habits you all will follow in your life, in your day-to-day life. Now, as I told you, after the reading of the lesson, we will go to complete our exercise portion, and our exercise portion starts with word power. So some words are given you in the between the lesson and the meaning are here. Word power. As you can see, the first, the first, uh, in the first line, first, second, third word has given you there proverb. Proverb. The meaning of proverb is a short saying stating a general truth or piece of advice. Appetite, a natural desire to satisfy a bodily need, especially for food. Organ, you must have read about this in a science lesson. Organ, a part of a body, like your lungs, your uh, heart, and other parts of the body. Obesity, fatness or overweight. When we are eating too much without giving any gap, so this kind of obesity can be come to your body. Fatness or overweight. Clear? Word power, you have completed. You have to learn all these word power. Now, choose the most appropriate answer. See, in this question, four options has given you. I have not written four options here. I just have written only answers. So, whatever answer I have written, you can make a tick mark in the box. Health brings wealth because you are able to work more and earn more. If your health is good, if you are healthy, you are able to work more. And if you are able to work more, you can earn more. If you eat too much, your stomach may refuse to work. See, if you are eating too much, your stomach may refuse to work. You feel, if you are eating too much, you feel sleepy, laziness. So, if you are feeling laziness, so your stomach or your body may refuse to work. Eating fast is not good because food will not be digested. Food will not be digested. So what we have to do, we have to eat food by proper, we have to eat food in the proper time. Talking while eating is not good because it amounts to bad manners. When we are eating and talking, so that is a amount of bad manners. That's a bad manner. So we should not eat when we are eating food. We should not talk. We should not talk when we are eating food. Now, choose the choose the most appropriate answer we have completed. Now, we go to the question answer portion, and this question answer you will have to do. You will have to write in a copy. Okay. Now, the first question has given you that how does one earn wealth when one has health? As I told you, when we have health, we are able to work. When we are able to work, we can earn wealth. We earn wealth. When we have health, we are able to work. When we are able to work, we earn wealth. Question number B. What does ill health bring? So ill health brings sorrow and unhappiness. Sorrow and unhappiness. Question number C. Why should we wash our hands? Eating with unwashed hands is same as putting germs into straight our mouth and then stomach. Eating with unwashed hands is same as putting germs straight into the mouth. Question number D. Why is it not advisable to keep long nails on the hand? It is not advisable to keep long nails on the hands as dirt may gather under them. Question number E. What happens when one eats too much? When one eats too much, it may result in obesity. Answer number F. Question number F. Why should we not eat fast? We should not eat fast because the food will not be digested properly. So here, the question answer portion we have completed. And now we'll go to the question number 3, that is match the following. Match the following. The question has given you there, and this is the answer. Hurry makes have oversize more than normal size, radical to laugh at, breakdown, stop working, oil ailment, sickness. Then we'll go to the question number 4. See, in this question, pictures has given you in the book, but I have not given you picture here. Just only answer I have written. So this is first answer, second, third, fourth, fifth. So 5 pictures have given you there. You will have to write these words uh, that in the given blank. Okay, these nouns in the given blank. First one is cave, pincers, short, teaser, and last one is tank. Okay. Now question number 3 and 4 we have completed. Now we'll go to the question number 5. Before that, we will read this one. There are some nouns in plural form which are used as singular. See, these are two. There are some nouns in plural form which are used as singular. Nouns in plural form. Yes is there, yes is there, yes is there. But they are using this noun as a singular. Okay. Physics, physics, PHY S I has given you there. You have to write only CH. CH only you have to write. And like that, here also economics, politics, and gymnastics. Okay, some words are missing there. You will have to write only that word. Okay, then we'll go to the question number 6. There are some nouns for which singular and plural is the same. Singular and plural both are the same noun. This type of things, this type of nouns you have learned in class 3 and 4. Now, write 5 such nouns. These are the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has given you there. Blanks already has given you. You will have to write these nouns in the given boxes or given blanks. Dear, dear, space, store, food, any. Dear, space, store, fruit, and any. Now, question number 6 we have completed here. That. Question number 7. A proverb is a short saying with words of advice or warning. Complete the following proverbs using words from the boxes. Boxes have given you, these are the help box you can say, and here you have to write the answer in the given blank. As you sow, so shall you reap. See, this is the answer here. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty already has given you here. You have to write from there. Honesty. No pain, no gain. This gain has come here. Where there is a will given here, there is a way. Two, two already has given you in the help box. Two, too many cooks spoil the broth. Rome, given here. Rome was not built in a day. Prevention is better than cure. Cure has given you here. Prevention is better than cure. So here we have completed up to question number 7. Now it's time to give you homework. Time to give you homework. A simile is a comparison made between two objects of different kinds which have at least one point in common. At least one point is in common, right? Example, the shirt is as white as snow. So here, the simile has given you, these are the options has given you. You will have to choose the option and write in the given space. Okay? As brave as, I don't know, you will have to write from here. This is, as I told you, this is homework. This will you will have to write. Okay? As gentle as easy as heavy as sharp as cold as busy as red as cool as you get. So all the answers are given you in this box. You will have to choose the correct answer and write in the book. The space already has given you there. Then we go to the question number 9. Here, one passage has given you. Read the following passage and write a brief summary in the given spaces. So one passage has given you. So I have not written that passage in this slide. This passage already has given you in your book. What you have to do, you have to read the passage. You have to read the passage and some blanks has given you. Write these in these blanks you will have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks has given you. So you will have to write 5 sentences from the given passage. So here now we have completed our all the questions, all the portions, grammatical portion and reading portion. Now in the next chapter we will meet for lesson 5 and we'll go through with that lesson. Thank you and good night.